What's up, everyone, and welcome to a little bit of an interesting show match here. Paul Roos going off against Grey High. Just a little bit of show match, a little bit of a bout between these two high school teams, and it's great to see high school teams coming into the CS scene. We generally see them in Rocket League and Valorant and League of Legends, but we do not see them too much in Counter-Strike. It's great to see it here, and I am happy to be joining Peach, my production manager over here with me today, helping me get the stream done and dusted here. Just a best of one vertigo for these two teams. Haven't seen either of them play. Don't really recognize the names too well, but I do know that this is going to be a banger of a Counter-Strike match, and I do hope that you guys joining me here today are going to enjoy it too. We are going to get into the game here in just a few seconds. We are just waiting for all the teammates to ready up, to get ready and get started on this miraculous game. They are getting ready up, and we are going to start on vertigo, and as I said so, but it's a bit of a doozy here. We don't know. I don't really know the two teams too well. I don't really know the players too well, so hopefully we'll get in touch with them as we get into this game, as we see who's those top fraggers, who's the IGL, who's the AWPer, who likes to play in those certain positions. And it'll be interesting to see how the high school league comes into Counter-Strike. And I know I say we don't really see high school league Counter-Strike too much. We see it in VS, we see it in Metal State, but it's not really big when it comes to just show matches, to the best of ones like we have today. And unfortunately, I will be alone here, so it will be a bit of a task for me to get this done, but I think it's just one match. I think it's pretty easy. I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem here, and I hope to hear from you guys as well. I want to see the chat, want to see what you guys are thinking, what you're expecting out of this match. Who do you think is going to take this? Paul Roos, a very high-end school, if I can say that. Everyone who is in South Africa knows about Paul Roos. It's a massive high school. Grey High, first time hearing about it for me, I won't lie, but we will be getting into this game now. We are going to start us off, and we will be getting started now. Match one. It is a best of one. It will be Paul Roos going off against Grey High. We are starting here on vertigo, and it is the pistol round. As you always do in Counter-Strike, you just start with the pistol round. They're just gonna move towards A. They actually just ran back. That's a very interesting. I wanted to go for a little bit of a fakie there. Now all of them are just going to hit B. There's no one on this B side. Where is the defense? They're just going to walk right in. Grimba. He's gonna try and take first face. They're just gonna plant right in front of his face. No one knows that he's there. Takes down Pablo. Shrekson is there with the trade, but this bomb is now in no man's land. 4v4 tapping away is the likes of Knight. Does end up going down. Good shots coming out of Shrekson, trying to take them down. Cairo finds another, and this is a 4v2. Nice little trade there from Ridgeback, but still a lot of work to do now. Left alone is Justice. Oh, massive tap! Trying to find another one, but still has two members to find. The bomb is taken! Beautiful second shot. Still need to find one more. Don't even know where he is. He has the kid. Finds him, but he only has a few bullets. 6 bullets. He finds a headshot. 3 massive kills. What a comeback. What a retake. And has the kit to boot. Had no armor whatsoever. 1-0. Goes to Paul Roos. Wow. What a start. That looked done and dusted. There was 3v1. It was over. It was done. But Justice laying down the hammer absolutely wrecks the defense. Those one taps were beautiful, but Paul Roos cannot open those avenues now. That cannot leave open stacks like this. Trying to go for a little bit of a stack, but the MP9 is able to get down one. Tries to get a second one, but not going to find too much. Is now dancing back between the back and forth between the boxes. Finds a second, almost finds a third, but runs out of bullets. The trade comes through, but again, just one member on this B side, but already being routed is coming through. One player left, Raw left with 6 HP, and Ridgeback with the last kill, taking a second round here for Paul Roos. And Grey High, a little bit of a weird buy into that. They forced into it. They could have saved for that third round, but instead of rather wanted to force into it, see if they can force the 1-1, but ends up only getting one kill for their trouble. $600 on the line there, and just not worth it whatsoever. But we do see a terrorist timeout coming through. I was about to say Sky High. That's a good movie. You guys should go watch that. Grey High over here, going for a little bit of a timeout, trying to talk about what happened, trying to see where they can put their next buy and where they want to save, where they want to maybe just mental calm down. Maybe just see if they can talk it through, see what's happening. It is only the second round, but it is a best of one. Do not mistake that every single round counts. It is a massively, in my opinion, I would say, a heavily CT-sided map. It is very easy to rotate, get back and forth, and sound is just so very important. Any little step that you can make can end the round just by not holding shift. Quite literally, you can lose a Counter-Strike game. Who knew? But we are now getting into this round number 3. A little bit of a slower approach now is the likes of Grey High. Again, I was going to say Sky High. Really, really good movie. I do say you should watch it if you like those superhero type weird comedy movies. But it is worth the hour and a half. But teams just slowing down here. Sky High trying to... I actually did say Sky High that time. Grey High over here actually just taking their time, trying to see if they can find something, trying to just maybe talk it out. They do have Glocks into this. It's not a round that they're gonna win, but it is a round that they can take the time to try and find a foothold. Trying to see if they can find something. Nice little kill there from A Knight. 3 guys left. 2 now, as I say that. And yeah, as I said, just Glocks. Not a round that you expected to win. Everyone's just rotating, getting back to the bomb, and that is just a done deal. So much money in the bookshelf for Paul Roos. I was about to say gaming. I don't know if it's gaming or am I supposed to say college? It's actually gym. I'm being told that by the production team. It's Paul Roos gym. We might both be wrong, so let's hope that that's not the case. But 3-0 is the scoreline. We are starting our round number 4, and very happily in the lead is Paul Roos. I'm not going to say the G because we don't know what it is just yet. And yeah, it's a good, comfortable start. It was a pistol round that they were supposed to lose, but off of the back of Justice. Again, another kill comes through. Nice start here. This is a full investment coming out of Grey High here. Grumber again on this massive rotate. Good shot. Comes out of the AWP. Raw takes him down, but it's a lot more work. Actually, he's going to try and find the shot. Does eventually get him. A little bit too gun-ho was Grumber there. He could have taken time. Could have tried to find the backstab a little bit there, but now this over-aggression coming out of PRG is not going to help them in the slightest. Already has been dealt with. I think Grey has their number. They know what's happening. They know what they like to do, but both members in mid-gen, there are this is a good crossfire coming out. Going to spot one, take down one. He's going to be able to get the trade. Raw is not going to be able to do so. Shaxton is there to help him out, but it is a 2v1. Is very low HP. He's going to be able to get one. It is a 1v1. He does decide to get out of dodge, leaving Caro in such an awkward position. The bomb is in his favor. He has an AWP. He cannot miss the shot. If he misses the shot, it will be Grey's first round. Yeah, but he does decide better of it. Rather give him possession. He doesn't want to take too much time. Doesn't want to give away where he might be. And this is an interesting little spot here. Maybe will he be able to find one? I don't think he'll be ready for this. No ways. Caro will see this. Does spot him up. And gets the shot, takes him down. 4 over to PRG, and again, another. Oh, I wouldn't say another save. They're standing quite comfortably. All about 5k, all about ready to take the shot. And I don't know. Grey High needs to get some trades going. They need to get some teamwork going, and I really do hope that they come to life in this this later part of this first half. We are getting now into round number 5. Will they be able to do it? A little bit of a faster A coming out. The first A that we've seen in this game so far. It's either been a mid or a B. We'll be able to get maybe some damage here. They are gonna make their presence known, yeah. Just spamming through the spamming through the smoke there. They know that Paul Roos likes to play a little bit over aggressive, but does seem like they are halting on that. They see the arrows on the way. They were in a very tricky situation, a situation that they did not need to be in. If they just played a little bit slower, it was PRG, but some great AWPing coming out, a little bit of a spray, very, very labored, and eventually, actually, he gets taken down. That was a very dicey play there by a Knight, but he is able to get, sorry, is that Showdown? I think it's Showdown. Is able to take him down, and that was a very risky play. Nice little tag there coming out. Ridgeback on such low HP, and now this is going to be another B hit. This has been a very, very flavored task here by this team, and now actually Rumba is going to be a very interesting situation. Not even able to get one. The MP9 comes through, takes him down. This will leave the bomb side completely open, but there is an AWP in the wings, trying to find something, trying to see if they get any tags whatsoever. Grey High here, taking their time, knowing that they just need to get bombed down. Actually gets flanked. It gets taken down. The bomb still doesn't go down, but the trade is there. And now Sky High in such an awkward situation. They're just getting picked off one by one. Paul Roos is going to pull the trigger. They're just going to run them down. Where are the members? Where is the Opa Roar? It's just nowhere to be seen. And that will most likely be the fifth as he gets taken down. Oh, that is a missed opportunity there for Grey High. They had every opportunity to find their first round off of the back of such an amazing pistol by the likes of PRG, but it ends up not being the case. 5-0 is the scoreline, and PRG are sitting comfortably in this first game. So I am being told that it is Grey College. My apologies, not Grey High. So all this time I've been saying Grey High. It's kind of been awkward, but let's just move on. Let's just get this going. It's 5-0. It's very comfortable for PRG, but it is what it is. I do apologize for that. It's for anyone who goes to Grey College, but still, Sky High is a good movie. I'm not taking that away from anyone. Go watch it. Interesting scenes here. My Afrikaans is very, very lackluster, so I'm going to say Netza Ngewe O. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I am completely botching your name, I do apologize for the future self listening to me, hopefully. But 5-0, scoreline once again. Nade finding one, already finding two. Two gunned down. Third, Justice is mowing them down. Eventually gets traded, but the Ridgeback is here to help him out. He's just gunning for it. He just wants to kill, but Trexon, he sneaks behind him. Will he be able to spot the one? No, he was ready for it. And I'm not going to say the Afrikaans name. I'm going to say Net is his name for the remainder of this game. I don't want to botch the rest of this, but Net able to find one, take down the last kill, and very comfortable lead here is the likes of PRG. 6-0, round 7 in this Vertigo, and we need an answer. Grey, they need to find an answer here. They're not trading, they're not helping each other, they're just running it, and hopefully it will work for them, and it is just not. It will work for them in pistol. It did work for them in pistol, but the likes of Justice just absolutely mowed them down. I'm not over that, and I don't think you guys are either. 6-0. Again, another slow boat here for Grey High. I'm saying Grey High now. Grey College. Over here, they're just trying to get to wraps with Vertigo. They don't look too comfortable in Vertigo, I won't lie. They do. The trading is very important. You need to stick together. You can't allow for the CTs to be in such a strong position to just mow you down, to sit and pinpoint where you are and take your team down one by one. Nice little trade. They're trying to find something, not going to be able to do so. Pablo just taking a little bit of tickly damage there. Actually, the nade is absolutely beautiful, but now this member needs to run it. He's going to be able to find the shots. No, he's not. His trades back out and takes him down. Nets is here to help him through, and this will be an interesting take if they do decide to go for this B side. All three members of them are just mowing them down. Finds a headshot through the grating. He's unable to find a last one. Is still able to get the final kill. He wasn't even aiming at him in the beginning, and now they're just running them down. They're just hunting them. And Grey College cannot do anything but watch as their health bars disappear. And 7th is on the board for PRG. It has been PRG all day, every day here for this Vertigo. 7-0 have been in a very comfortable position already, taking down one. Finally a second, just mowing them down. Finally, Cairo finds the trade, but the damage has been done. 2 members are down. Double AWP setup here for the likes of PRG or Vertigo. Not the map that you generally go with a double AWP setup, but it is the case where I'm just having a little bit of lag. I don't know if you can hear me at all, but a little bit of a technical problem going on here. Hopefully we will be back soon. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if the stream is paused, but the game has disconnected a little bit. We will be just taking a 2-minute technical pause here as we find out what the problem is. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for that little bit of an issue there. I'm pretty sure we've lost everyone in the chat, but we are going to hopefully get back into this. We have now switched sides, which is relatively interesting because it was CT side for Roos Gaming, but I guess on this reset they have decided to go for T side, and I guess we will continue from there. We just have a technical timeout so that they know that we're ready and all good to go. 7-0 is that scoreline. We have gotten back to this point, but now PRG are playing from the T side. CT side is handed off to Sky College. Wow, now I'm mixing the things. Grey College. I have absolutely scuffed these poor people's names, dude, and I just feel so bad. But right now, Grey has to feel bad with the 7-0 scoreline. They need to get a little bit of a move on here if they want to have any answer in this first half. They have 8 rounds left to make their mark, but it does look like we are just getting a little bit of feel around in mid here, trying to push for something. PRG getting a lot of info. There's actually only one player here on the likes of Grey to get a find, and he's not going to be able to do anything. Immediately gets taken down. Paul Roos are absolutely running down this team. Able to get a second one. Nice little trade back and forth, but it does go in the favor of PRG. 2 versus 4. As you blink and you miss it, it is done. Pretty much the round is over. Grey was just not ready, and now unfortunate little shot there coming out of Shrexton will give away his position. They do know he's there. They do know he's lurking somewhere. Angie in such an awkward position. Almost going to be able to find one, but does end up getting taken down. But Shrexton wins the fight on the other side of the map. This does put a cog in the spanner of the works here, and it's just, sorry, a spanner in the I absolutely messed up my line there. A spanner in the works here was the likes of Shreks, and a little bit of the unknown was that man. Was only able to get 1 kill, couldn't get a second one, and an 8th is given over to PRG. This is starting to look horrible here for the side of Grey Cottage. 0-8 is that scoreline. They need to find an answer. They need to track this team down. We do have a little bit of a switch here. It will take about a round or two to get used to playing on the CT side when you were just playing on the T, but they need to get a move on now, is the likes of Grey. As PRG are gonna slowly walk into the AR. That's a massive nade, but not able to find one. Angie trying to go for a spray, but just can barely find anything. That nade did so much damage, but it's just all for nothing. Pablo now under fire. They're just gonna run through the fire, the flames, the smoke. Nothing can stop PRG. They run him through, get the AWP, and take him down. Shrexon now in this 1v4, left alone to watch him die. His whole team not able to find anything too much there. 9-0 is PRG. 20 seconds. I don't know why I'm saying 20 seconds. That's just the warm-up. That's just where you buy. That's just the buying time. But I don't know. It's they're already stepping on the gas here, is PRG. They're not giving any room to breathe for the likes of Grey. They cannot make a decision. They cannot get those crossfires off. They just can't even torture their team before one of them is already dead. PRG are running through this team. Nice little A setup there. Just going to run through that. Going to find one. He's just a little bit of a jump there. Actually spotting him out, forcing him to correct his aim there. And that allows for that first shot to come through. Beautiful trading coming out of PRG. But finally, Pablo, with the help of Cairo, is able to take down those 2 members. But still a lot of work needs to be done now. The A side has been committed, but they do have that avenue back towards B. But still a lot of work needs to be done. And just 2 quick kills found immediately. Almost found the third. He finds it. What a beautiful spray done coming out of net, finding 2 defenders, and that just already again just gives this round back over to PRG. And Raw, he's gonna have to look for a savior. There's no hope in hell he's gonna find an answer, and this will be a 10th to PRG. This will be a very awkward situation here from Grey College, and not a situation you want to be in. Raw's gonna be able to stop one, not gonna have the timing. It gets taken down. A 10th here for PRG, and they're running away with this first half. I don't know who has been the heavy hitter here for PRG, but it looks like all of them are just absolutely on one right now. All of them are just fragging out of their minds. Gray just not able to keep up with the speed, not able to catch up, not able to read the situation. They're going to go for a bit of a mid-play. Nice little trade out of him. We'll be able to take down Ridgeback, but still, work needs to be done. They're just rushing everywhere. The play of the game is just rush, 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 but now that has left this bomb site be open, and Knights is going to clear so much room here for the likes of PRG. They know that they're safe in their position. They know that they're creeping up behind, but is able to get a trade there. Is the likes of oh, not able to find too much there. Angie and Raw here in this 2v3. So much work needs to be done. Only MP9s, SMGs trying to go for the little bit of space. He's going to be able to get behind it. This is so awkward. He's able to get one. That was so weird. Not able to get a read. But it did work out for the likes of PRG yet again. The AWP is there with the trade. And that was just clown fiesta going on. We do see some beautiful little side panels here, some cinematics out of the likes of Peach. There's a production person who has not done too much with CS, but has done a great job. Yeah, just a little quick little rough up of a stream going on, but it is working out beautifully here. It looks absolutely wonderful, and I do give props to the likes of Peach, as that nade does so much damage. Again, half HP already on net. He's going to try and find one, but actually just spots out a cone, I believe. Oh no, she spots him out. He's able to get the kill. What no, was not ready. Was the likes of Angie, and Knight finds Pablo again. These early finds for PRG are just absolutely working out. They just cannot win the duels. Is the likes of Gray, and that opens this avenue back to A side. And again, Shrekson is that wow factor. Is that where is he kind of guy? The little bit of a lurk, but does end up going down is the likes of Caro, and that leaves Shrekson in this 1v5. A 1v5. The nade has pretty much done all the damage here, and eventually goes down 12-0. Is PRG as it gets no-scoped by his teammate. I don't know if that was, well, obviously that was deliberate, but they know that they're in such a great lead. They know that they have so much cash to just just supply them for the rest of this half. They know that they can wait. They know that they can kill each other out of fun, out of just blowing off some steam. 12-0. They're running through this great team. Another mid play coming out of PRG. They know that this has been their strong suit. They know that Grey have struggled in this mid area. They've done so much work. Oh my word! He just hopped for 0.5 of a second and just gets tapped down. And that was a beautiful shot coming out of PRG. They're just mowing them down. They're just toying with their food. Finally, a kill is on the side of Shrekson there, but not able to do too much after that. They're just going to run through. He's actually just going to be run down with knives. They know that they're in such a great lead. They know that they have that confidence to do that work, but Shrekson, 1 HP. He's gonna get run down. Yes, he is. He gets knifed. $1,600 goes over to Ridgeback, and that's a little bit embarrassing there. But he had 5 members gunning him down. There's not much that Shrekson can do. He was able to get 2 kills, but again, just so much damage on the likes of PRG. The economy is absolutely busted for Grey. PRG can buy for pretty much the rest of this game. We have 2 rounds left in the half. It is only the half, ladies and gentlemen, and PRG are 13-0. Grey, they need to get a move on. They need to get an answer now, but it just feels like they don't have an answer, and I just hope that they come up towards the later part of this game. Early kill now finally found here for Grey. Is able to get one. Does get traded off. Is the likes of, I believe that was Pablo. Yes, Pablo does get taken down. That does allow for the 4v4 to come into fruition. And now Net trying to hunt down one player. He's going to be able to get one. Yes, he is. With the help of his teammates, and that opens up this. Oh, no, it's not open. Cairo is here, but he's the only member here from this Grey College team to be able to do something, and this will be a monumental task to Oxford, and gets mollied out beautifully, and eventually a trade comes through. Angie eventually able to find one, but the damage has been done. The bomb is down to 2v3 situation. The only thing working in Grey's favor is that Knight is pretty much dead. One bullet will be ending his round number 14, but They're just going to get taken down already. Knight gets taken down. Angie's able to find a second. That leaves Net alone in this 1v2. Has the AWP. He's able to get one. Actually, Knight's him. He was behind him. I didn't even realize he was there. He sneaked up on me. I don't know. I was able to find him. He's going to try and get the trade. He's able to get it. Takes him down. Net, what the help of a knife. Takes down 2 members. Finds the 14th. And really puts them in such a good position to run this game. I don't think Gray's going to have an answer. It's 14-0. It's been a whitewash. Even though we've had a little bit of a controversial stream here with the disconnects, with the problems with obviously Billowsoft and the likes of I believe Frostbite used to be the old one, but these servers are a little bit dodgy, and already we have teammates killing each other at the start of this round. And yeah, three members left. I guess they want to give themselves a handicap going into this round. Number 15, Ridgeback with the disrespectful autocannon, taking down Raw. Angie now in this awkward situation. Still, 3v5 was the start of this, and they just know they're in such a strong position. Already 2 members left here for Gray. They have so much work ahead of them in this comeback. They do have Justice on low HP, but it doesn't matter too much. He's going to be able to find one. Ridgeback a little bit binding off more than he can chew. Yeah, Shrekson finally puts the team on his back, takes down 3 members, and the first round is found for Gray College, but still a gap of 13. It's a daunting task to ask out of them, but I don't think it's going to happen. We do have a forced 4-man situation coming out of PRG, as we did have that early kill. Don't know if it was accidental or what, if he meant to do it, but he will be banned from the rest of this game. So we'll be forced into this 4v5 situation. Will Gray be able to do anything in that situation, have that advantage, have that lead? But still, 13 rounds, anything could end it here. Anything could allow for PRG to take this victory on this best of 1. A little bit of a Showmatch, a little bit of a bragging rights. There's no money on the line. There's no there's nothing on the line, quite literally. It's just a bout between 2 massive colleges or high schools as well, if you can call Paul Roos a high school. And they are just going to run him down already. 2 kills found here for Justice. Sorry, Grumba is taking them down. He's just running them through. And this is just looking like PRG all day. So much effort here on Knight to find these kills. He's able to take down Raw. Now they just planted the bomb right in his face. Almost able to get the tap onto him, but not able to do so. Eventually he goes down, leaving Shaxson in the 1v3. He's not going to be able to find much. Gives over the Tech 9. And even Knight ends up just giving himself to the land there and finding a 15 for PRG. It's difficult to hype a game like this. It's difficult to cost a game like this because it's just a whitewash. It's just a run through. PRG are having fun. They're toying with their food. They know that they have the superior teamwork coming into this best of 1, but it will be PRG's game to lose. You have match point seen on Vertigo, and I do like the fire coming out of Gray. They have done a lot of work. They have really put themselves out there. 3 kills for Justice. He's gonna find the last one. The last bullet ends Raw's life. 16-1 is that scoreline, and it will be Gray taking, sorry, not Gray, Paul Roos taking the best of 1 more than convincingly. And yeah, there's not much to say about that. Paul Roos, a very great high school team. I've seen them in VS Gaming, actually, now that I'll think back a little bit, roll back the years. Well, not really the years. They've been playing a lot this year that I've been paying attention to a little bit, and they have really done some good work here. Probably one of the best high school teams in South Africa, if I can put it that way, if we judge it by African standards. But really good team, really decent play there. 16-1, toyed with their enemies and really just brought it home for the win. But great to see Gray was not giving up. Great to see Gray was really trying to push through, trying to find something, even though they knew that the enemy team was trolling and not really giving a damn about the game. They still tried, they still played together, they still tried to find as much as they could, and they were able to eventually get at least 1 round. They should pat themselves on the back, at least getting a round off of one of the best high school teams in South Africa. But that will actually end our night for the night. Thank you all for joining us here. Thank you again to Peach for the great production, even though we had, but that was not his fault, not anyone's fault. The server just died. But thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.